Okay, this is a Dodge Ram van, but I think it's similar for a lot of Dodge, and it's probably a similar thing that goes with all different cars. If your gear shift is stuck, it's a real simple fix, and you can fix it just by there's a little cover right here around the gear shift. What you want to do is remove that. Okay, and that just slides up out of the way. And if you look inside of there, okay, now here, you see that thing with the spring wrapped around it up here? Right here? This little spring around it? This is a solenoid, okay? This is a solenoid. The spring just is, you know how solenoids work. They just release. And the spring is when you put it up into gear, when you put it in park, it sets the spring. And then when you turn the key, it releases the electrically. And there's a little latch. You can see that there's a little latch right next to it. It's this guy right here. You see? And it moves this little latch out of the way. And once you take it off, you can see it, and then you can move it, you can see how it works. And all that's happening is this thing right here, this thing with the spring on it, has got some corrosion on it. So what you want to do is you want to spray that. All you have to do is spray some WD-40. This is WD-40. Okay. And I'm going to spray it right here. And I'm going to spray down here at the bottom. So this thing gets lubricated. And that's all it takes. You might have to hit it a couple times. That's what fixed mine. It can be electrical too. If you have a brake light fuse out, it can also be an electrical, so it's not getting an electrical signal there. That would be much worse. So check your brake lights. If your brake lights aren't working, then it's not this. Usually if it's this, you can sometimes get it into gear just hard. You have to keep filling, and then finally it pops into gear. But if it's going to be a brake light fuse, then it's never going to go into gear. It's just not going to work. So check your brake lights, and if your brake lights aren't working, then it's going to be your brake light fuse. If they are working, then it's probably going to be this. Easy fix, WD-40. Happy holidays, everyone.